Good morning, guys. So it is currently Monday, February 17th. It's 7:38 a.m. right now. I'm about to go in for my first day of orientation. I think it's just like paperwork and stuff because they said like business casual dress. So they didn't say to bring anything. I had no idea if we were supposed to bring like anything. I brought my computer and like a little notepad and stuff, but yeah, they didn't really say anything. So I'm thinking it's just paperwork, but it's gonna be a pretty long day. The schedule says we won't get out till 4:30, but I'm kind of hoping we get out a little bit early. But I'm about to head in for that. It says that they'll provide breakfast and lunch, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm just super nervous. And I mean, it's not like we're really doing anything today, but I don't know, I'm just freaking out. This whole week is orientation. Tomorrow I have unit orientation. Well, not really unit orientation. I'm just like meeting the nurse manager and stuff. So I will catch up with you guys later on and tell you all about it. Hey guys, so I didn't really get to update you too much this morning because I just went and checked in. Today was really just benefits and just kind of like safety, policies, procedures, that kind of basic stuff. But I just did 15 minutes on the treadmill, jogging and walking. And let me tell you guys something, the altitude here is seriously no joke. They say it's gonna take like a month to adjust. And seriously, like they're not even kidding. We've been here a week as of yesterday. Today's Monday. We got here last Sunday. And oh my goodness, it's been a long day. But the whole last week, my nose has been so extremely dry because it's so dry out here. Like bloody noses, just dry skin, dry face, everything. And then too, literally just walking up one flight of steps, I was completely out of breath. Well, not completely, but I was out of breath. So I figured, since I got back from orientation a little bit earlier, I would just hop on the treadmill and do a little bit just to kind of, you know, help my body get used to the altitude. So I did that. I do have a few trainings to do by Sunday, so I'm just gonna do those today. And just kind of hang out. Tomorrow, Eliana starts school.
No, I don't like school.
She just
I don't like my new school.
Yeah, she wants to go back to her old school. I feel bad. But she starts tomorrow.
My other school.
I have like a unit orientation.
I like my old teacher.
From 10 to 1, so I'm gonna drop her off, go to orientation. It's just like meeting with the nurse manager and some educators, and then I'll go pick her up. She actually is going to gymnastics tomorrow. We weren't sure like what class to place her in because the basic one is like kindergarten through 17, and then the level 2 and above doesn't start till 6, but she's 5, so she was in like a pre-team back home, which like preps the girls for competition. So they're gonna do like a test on her tomorrow.
I didn't do a competition.
Not yet. So they said it's gonna take like 5 minutes just to test her, see where she's at, and find a class for her. And I think I want to start her.
Because I can do backflips now. I want to go in the big girl class.
But I think I'm gonna start her on Wednesdays just because I only work 2 Wednesdays.
I have nothing.
So my mother-in-law can just take her those other 2 Wednesdays. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll kind of update you guys as the days go on. Like I said, tomorrow I have like a unit orientation. Wednesday, it's like skills lab pretty much, and working with stuff that we'll be using on the unit. I was talking to some people today, and I was like, hey, have you guys done like IV sticks or like starting IVs in nursing school? And they said that they actually have done it a couple times, but in nursing school back in Maryland, like it was not allowed. We were not allowed to draw blood, you know, like from a stick or like anything like that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to like my manager tomorrow because obviously each state is different. And just be like, I was never taught this, can I get like extra help or something, and see what she says. And then Thursday I have epic training for the birth center, and then what else? And then Friday is my first shift, but it says OR tech orientation, so it's not like actually working with my preceptor yet until next week. And then after Friday, I have a 5-day stretch of nothing, which is nice. So, I mean, I have CBTs and stuff to do online, but yeah, it'll be nice to just spend that time with Eliana. My husband actually went back to Maryland Saturday, late Saturday night, to keep working until we close on our house out there and sell it. So it's kind of sad because it's just her and I. But anyway, that's kind of the updates for now. I will let you guys know how unit orientation goes tomorrow, and then the rest of the week. So today is Tuesday, February 18th. I went in just for like kind of unit quick orientation and just to kind of get like a little rundown on some stuff, like classes we need to sign up for and stuff. And then we did get signed off on the glucometer and something else, I forget. But it was just quick. We were just there from 10 to 1. There's only 2 new grads orienting on L&D, me and one other person. I just don't know how much of this information I'm gonna retain. It's just like a lot. It's like drinking out of a water hose. But Eliana was supposed to start school this morning. She started out with a 2-hour delay. And then when I got up at the new time, my cat is jumping up on the counter. I don't know what the heck she's doing. We got up at the second alarm and I checked my email and the school is closed. So I was kind of sad because today is like the one day that I could have taken her for her first day. So tomorrow's gonna be her first day, but I have like education stuff all day tomorrow. So I'm not gonna be able to take her or pick her up on her first day of kindergarten out here, which makes me kind of sad. When I was driving to the hospital, I was like trying to get out of my in-laws neighborhood and I was at the stop sign, so I started stopping before and my car just kept going right through like the whole intersection because the 2 other, you know, directions, they don't stop. Thankfully nobody was coming, but I was kind of freaking out. But yeah, we kind of just got a bit of an orientation on L&D, mother baby, the OBED, and found out where to park for next time and stuff. But that's pretty much all that there was today. I did ask the manager, I was like, are we gonna get taught how to do like, you know, IV sticks and stuff? Because in nursing school, like it wasn't allowed back in Maryland. And she's like, just let your preceptor know so that she can kind of get you up to speed and get you to where you need to be or whatever. So that was nice. That helped me feel a little bit better, but I don't know, I just still feel so overwhelmed. Like, I don't know, I'm just nervous. But I mean, that's pretty much it for today. We do have Eliana's gymnastics kind of test to see where she places for classes today at 4. So I'm gonna make some tuna fish, a tuna fish sandwich, and just hang out till then because it's freezing out here. But I will update you guys tomorrow after the like day of education. It's like, I think they said something about like you'll be working with fluids and some of the stuff that you'll be working with on the unit. So just to kind of familiarize yourself. So I'll let you guys know how that goes tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's now Friday. I think I last updated either Tuesday during the day or Tuesday at night. I can't remember, but Tuesday I just went into my unit for a few hours. And Eliana didn't go to school Tuesday because they had the 2-hour delay and then the cancellation. And Tuesday night, she actually started to get a fever. Wednesday morning, she still had a fever, so I was like, okay, she'll just stay here. My mother-in-law had the flu, so I was like, I so hope that she's not getting it. And so she just stayed home Wednesday, and Wednesday I actually had a full day. It started out with like a new nurse residency program orientation, so just kind of what to expect over the next year and stuff. We had risk management come and talk to us, quality something, and then I look so crazy. And then we did like some skills, which I thought was gonna be stuff like IV insertion and kind of like the basics like skills, but it was just like fall prevention, which was literally just looking at a PowerPoint, a super short PowerPoint, and then I like hanging IV fluids, which like I'm decent with, like I'm kind of, you know, I'm good with that, but I was surprised it was an IV insertion. But yeah, so I was still kind of feeling anxious because we didn't get that training. So after all that, we actually went to one of the hospitals out here, and did like a scavenger hunt, which I didn't find super helpful because that's not the hospital that I'm going to be working at. I'm going to be working like further up, and like we'll eventually float there. I think, I don't know if it's like 6 months in or a year, but you can float to this other hospital, but it's not going to be like super often. What, not super often, but it's not like going to be like every week or something like that. So it would have been more helpful to have that like at the hospital that I'm at. I mean, it was fine though, because we're eventually going to be there, and like they put it, like we got into little groups, so it was nice to kind of talk with other people. But so Wednesday night we were kind of in like, I don't know, a jam or whatever, because I had to be at Epic training early Thursday morning. Well, not early, it was like 8, I think. But my in-laws have the flu. I forget if I just said that. They have the flu. It started off with my mother-in-law, and then now my father-in-law has it, and like just a bunch of them have it. So literally this whole week we have been down here in this little like apartment area, hiding out, avoiding them, so that we don't get it. But they both had the, like, I didn't want them taking Eliana to school or picking her up or whatever, and like risk her getting it, especially with her just starting school out here. I don't want to be pulling her out of school again. So I don't know what to do. Like, maybe I'll just drop her off and like hope for the best that I make it there on time or whatever. And I remember like when we did a tour of the school, they had mentioned that they had like before and after care, but we didn't think too much about it because we didn't think we would need it because my in-laws are here to help. But my husband actually called, and thankfully the lady was still there. She's like, yeah, I'll just bring her in the morning. You know, we'll get her signed up and stuff. So that's where she went. She went to before care, so before school yesterday, and then the lady will go and like take her to her teacher, and then after school's done, she will go to her classroom and pick her up and bring her to the aftercare. And so it's super nice, super convenient, and she did that again today because I had to be, so that before care opens at 6:30, and I had to be at the hospital at 7. Thankfully, we're like 10 minutes away. The school is so close, 10 minutes away from the hospital, so I was able to make it there because you have to kind of park a little bit farther out from the hospital and then like walk up to the unit and stuff, and you have to change into surgical scrubs. So I think I got there at like 6:40 maybe, somewhere around there, and I was able to make it up there quickly, change and everything. It was fine. The original plan for today was just to do like OR Tech orientation, so just kind of go with OR Tech, see what they do, kind of learn a little bit about the OR and stuff, and that's what we were gonna do. But kind of like the plans changed, so I ended up being paired with a nurse, and he'd only been working there, actually he just hit his year, I think like earlier this week. But I got to see a birth.
Hi.
She doesn't have pants on, so very up her phone. So it just turned out to be like an all-around, it turned out to be like an all-around, like just great day. I was actually, like lately I've kind of been struggling because like I wasn't sure if L&D was like actually for me. Not so much that I didn't want to do it, just I didn't know if I was cut out for it. Like I just kept having these doubts, like don't doubt yourself, but I just like not being able to do IVs. Like obviously you're gonna learn all that, so don't like beat yourself up about it, especially if your school doesn't teach that. But like I just started to like doubt if I'm even qualified for this, because like in talking to some of the other people, like they have, you know, more experience in you know, maternity and stuff, and like I didn't. And like talking to one of the nurses today, I think she'd been there 2 years, and she was like, so did you come in for an interview? Because like everybody asks where you're at, but I was like, no, I did it over the phone, and it was like a couple weeks ago actually, or a few weeks ago. She's like, oh yeah, because I helped to do interviews, like there were like 20 of them, and we didn't even end up hiring any of them. And like she's like, yeah, I thought a couple of them were actually really good, like they had, you know, experience. And like that just kind of got to me a little more this morning, because I'm like, they interviewed 20 people and there were like some good candidates, but they didn't hire any of them, and yet they hired me later and I have no experience. So that just kind of like ate at me a little more. But after seeing like the birth today and then watching the charge nurse place 2 IVs because the nurse that I was with couldn't like quite get it, because this girl was a hard stick. Gracias. My mom sent Eliana a like care package from Virginia with like a bunch of Easter stuff. Un poquito. So she got that in today after school. But anyway, so it just kind of reinforced that like I'm supposed to be here. Like just everything worked out and like has been falling into place. So that was just kind of like a little lesson for me. And it just made for a great day. So I am super happy. It's been a busy week, but I have the next 5 days off, so I'm super excited. Eliana and I have plans to go to Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow. She really wants to do that. And I just really want her and I to kind of get out of the house and just do something, the two of us, because this week has been busy. I've been gone a lot, and I know that she's been kind of sad about it just because it's a different dynamic now. I keep telling her that once my husband gets out here, he's gonna be Mr. Mom, and she says that I'm Mrs. Dad, which is funny because like our roles are changing now. But yeah, everything is like off to a really great start. I don't work again until next Thursday.
Hello.
So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to update you guys. Sorry it was like a little patchy, just I didn't anticipate things being so busy. But I'm kind of trying to do like single mom life, even though I'm not really a single mom, but it's crazy trying to like balance everything here by myself, but we're making it work. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of update you guys, and just like, I mean, you're still gonna be scared, you're still gonna be nervous, like this is a whole other like phase of life. Like just the transition is scary, but like so far it's going good. It seems like a lot of the nurses on my floor are just really amazing and helpful, and yeah, I am really happy right now. So anyway, you guys, I don't know what my next video will be, but I'm sure I will figure it out, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys.